A former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, has declared that despite the absence of his name on the list of the candidates of the Anambra governorship election, which was published by the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec), he would still participate in the polls. Soludo insisted that he remains the authentic candidate of the All Progressive Ground Alliance (APGA) for the November 6 polls, and his exclusion by Inec is only temporary based on a court order. Nigerian News recalls the list released by the electoral umpire on Friday, 16 July, did not contain the names of the candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Mr. Valentine Oziogbo, and that of the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA), Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo. However, INEC in the list declared a member of the House of Representatives, Chukwuma Michael Umweje, as a flag bearer of the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA). Nigerian News understands the decision of INEC is in compliance with a court order in relation to the primaries of the political parties. But reacting to the development, Soludo, in a statement by his media aide Joe Anatu, said he is confident, as assured by his legal team, that the current court order will be overturned and he will contest the November 6 election as the APGA candidate. The statement reads, "The Chukwuma Soludo campaign has been briefed on a publication by the Independent National Electoral Commission where Honorable Chukwuma Umweje has been published as the candidate of the APGA in the November 6, 2021 gubernatorial election in Anambra State. The INEC publication is based on a judgment by a high court in Jigawa State, and the electoral body sensibly wrote that its inclusion of Umweji as a candidate is in the election is by judgment. Our millions of supporters in Anambra State and elsewhere in the world are advised not to be dispirited by the publication seriously. Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo will participate in the governorship election as the APGA candidate. His nomination was strictly in line with the electoral law and INEC guidelines. INEC observed the APGA Congress on Wednesday, June 23, 2021, where he was nominated after winning 93.4% of the valid votes cast in a free, fair, and transparent manner, which was broadcasted live on national television networks as part of deepening of the democratic process in Nigeria. Our team of dedicated and competent legal experts has studied the judgment and is confident of overturning it effortlessly. The party is at liberty to nominate the right candidate as long as due process is followed. Soludo's nomination followed due process religiously. The statement added, "Our supporters, and indeed all Anambra people who have been waiting patiently for Soludo's leadership of the state, are advised not to be deterred by the Jigawa State Court order. They should rather remain supremely confident of not only Soludo's participation in the November 6th election, but also his triumph in the polls with a big margin, which will lead to a new era in our state for the benefit of all." Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has been accused of planning to rig the 2023 general elections through electronic voting. Nigerian News reports that Senator Ali Udume said electronic voting was an idea hatched by the opposition party as part of his way of rigging the 2023 general elections. The lawmaker's statement is coming following polls at the Red Chamber of the National Assembly for and against the adoption of electronic transmission of election results come 2023. Yesterday, the news broke out that Charles Soludo's name, that is the former CBN governor, was omitted from the list that INEC presented. Before now, we know there's been factions within the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA). They are the ruling party in Anambra State under the leadership of Governor Willie Obiano, and we've seen him countless times really throwing in his support for Soludo. About 2 days ago, he came out with a report. We did report that here on Peak Media. He came out with a statement that Charles Soludo is unbeatable. Charles Soludo is going to emerge the governor of Anambra State come November 6th. And his reason for stating that was that because he knows that there's crisis within the All Progressive Congress and PDP, the two main political parties who are who have been claiming that come November 6th they are going to take over. Both party believes that they will win the governorship pool, but APGA believes that because they are the ruling party, they are going to retain power. So Obiano was really boasting that Soludo is unbeatable. So this one came as a shock that even his name was omitted, was not included in the list that Inec presented as the candidates for the governorship election in November. He was not just the only one, and the PDP's candidate was also excluded from the list of the governorship candidates. Soludo is so confident, and he was quoting the statement released by Inec, that Inec stated that this list, the exclusion of these candidates, it is only by judgment. So there's a case in the court. It's not even the election yet. It's just the primaries. Primaries needs to be conducted for a party to pick their flag bearer. So obviously APGA, they are divided with factions. One faction is in support of Umweje, and the other faction, Charles Chukuma Soludo. And Charles Chukuma Soludo, we know he's the one that has the support of the incumbent governor, Willie Obiano. As a result of that, INEC went for Umweji as the candidate of, that's Chukuma Michael Umweji as a flag bearer of the All Progressive Ground Alliance APJ. But the case is still in court. I don't know how this is going to play out, but Chukuma Soludo is so confident that despite his name not appearing on the list of candidates who are to run for the November 6th governorship pool, he's very confident that he's going to partake. He's going to participate, not just participating because he was reassuring his supporters and loyalists and all Anambra people that he's going to win the election and begin great works for the state. So we'll see how all of this plays out. It's a good one that this news, the INEC list that came out is not putting him off. He believes that the case in the court will be sorted and he's going to emerge victorious, that he's going to come out victorious. And when he comes out victorious, meaning that he believes that the candidates that INEC, that is Umweje, Chukuma Michael, that means Chukuma Michael Umweje is going to be removed, and he's going to be on there. PDP has not made their statement yet. They were also excluded. The candidate was excluded as well from the list. We'll see how all of this plays out. Well, guys, let's hear your thought down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again, more updates. Bye.